What's up, guys and gals? My name is Joy, and as you can see, we have a new computer as well. This is an iBuyPower with 1080 Super. I don't know the watts on the power supply. I will check in the morning. I have to be a little quiet in the video, so I apologize. But yeah, we have a 1080 Super. The motherboard I also have been researching and have heard good and bad things. I don't intend to overclock this though just yet, even though there's liquid cooling installed. I might even replace that. The fans, LED fans, so it's a pretty clean build, right? It's a lot of room compared to the R9. You have 16 gigs of RAM as well. And overall, let's go ahead and run some tests. Now I ran some benchmark tests on Three Kingdoms. So when I sign in, give me just a second here. Well, let me turn it this way so you guys don't see my PIN number. Because I do have a PIN and I don't want people seeing that. But why is this not? No, the keyboard's stuck. That's why. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and open Three Kingdoms. Let's go ahead and remember my password. Alright. So I'm gonna sign in real quick to Steam and get that out of the way. Hang on. Okay. So as you can see, our background on our computers are Alienware. This monitor was the 60 gigahertz Omen monitor that I got at Best Buy. I ended up upgrading it, as you can see over here, to the 240 gigahertz monitor from Alienware, and I did that on Cyber Monday, and it's a lot better, trust me. But because this monitor is locked to 60. But let's go ahead and run a stress test for Three Kingdoms. Now I can run this at Ultra and sacrifice some FPS, but I'm okay with high settings for most of my games. And coming from console, I think, like running low, medium settings on like games like that, because, well, unless you count like Red Dead, but you factor 30 FPS and all the lag that those games have, and you deal with a lot worse. So I can't really complain. I'll make some sacrifices, but this PC can run on Ultra, as can the Alienware in there. As you can see, the R9's in there. So we're gonna run some test, and I'll just show you guys what it can do. Obviously, I intend to upgrade parts in this though at some point. I don't intend to keep everything. As you can see, it's a 1080 Super. This graphics card, by the way, I looked, it does have triple fans, so it has 3 fans. It's not a single fan graphics card. Now, I don't know about the R9. I might take that apart sometime again soon, but it was kind of a nightmare, guys. But I might go back in there and look at what kind of graphics card we have. So obviously, here's our settings. The texture quality is ultra, high. Right, running depth of field is off. Actually, I'm going to turn that back on to high. I think it's saving my settings on my R9 as well because of linking programs. No unlimited video memory. I could turn this on too. We can turn that on, sure. Proximity fading will turn on. Okay, let's benchmark it and see what we get. We're going to do a battle because it's Three Kingdoms Total War. Alright, so as you can see, it's loading. And this, I've noticed this takes a little bit to boot up, and this is why I said it's probably going to be, because my R9 is faster in some areas. But we're going to be upgrading parts on this later. I do have fans, by the way. I have some Corsair fans that I bought, as you can see right here. So I might upgrade these actually and get new ones again on Cyber Monday, like next year or something. So pretty cool stuff. And I might, like I said, replace the liquid cooling. But let's go ahead and see. So as you can see in the corner here, 159, 160. Remember, this is Three Kingdoms Total War. This is a recent Total War game on high settings. I can switch it to Ultra and run a test there. It gets about 90 to 80 at times. But right now it's about 150, 140. Let's look at the gameplay and see what we can see. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look cool? It looks so amazing. Now on the screen, obviously, because it's 60 gigahertz, or sorry, 60 hertz monitor. If I had the Alienware monitor plugged up, this would look a lot better. But it still looks pretty good. And then maybe I might, get another screen down the road and with 240 gigahertz, or sorry, hertz again. And I keep saying gigahertz because I'm thinking something else. But I might get the same screen I have in there with 240 capabilities for this one eventually. But as you can see, right, and we're still running 100 FPS. We dropped a little bit here because, all the units are clashing and stuff. And this is on high, so we're running 106. 107. I've noticed with this PC too, in some areas the FPS just plunges, like it takes a huge nosedive. So I've looked at the motherboard, and I think it's the motherboard. So I'll probably upgrade that down the road. But now we're at 80, and we're in the trees, and as you can see, our average is 124. It's not bad, but as you can see from our test, it's really high, like at the beginning, and then it just nosedives. So I'm thinking it's the motherboard. Alright, so now let's go ahead and turn it to Ultra. And we'll go ahead and do that. Now, obviously, this PC is very quiet compared to my R9, which is a little shocking because my R9 it did sound like a jet engine, but it's I put liquid cooling in it now, so it's pretty quiet. But obviously, we want to, it's a little concerning because this is a higher graphics card and it's still very quiet. So that tells me that that's why the frames are dropping, because of the motherboard. So I think it's the motherboard. Anyways, let's continue and we'll benchmark this. We're going to keep all the same settings as before. I'm just going to turn everything to Ultra. Right? We're going to confirm it just to make sure it understands that we're going Ultra mode. Okay? And keep SOA, all this. Now unlimited video memory, and I'll turn that on. Proximity fading, I think was on, right? Was that on? Yeah, we want to turn that on too. Okay, let's confirm that. Okay, go back to graphics, go to advanced. Okay, everything, let's look again. Ultra, 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 right? Just making sure. 280 super. Romance, okay, no unlimited video memory, right? Okay, good. Alright, let's benchmark this. Here we go. Remember, I'm doing this for my phone, guys, or for my fiance's phone, so you have to excuse me. Okay, so we're loading in. It's not doing the benchmark test yet. This one loaded faster for some reason on Ultra. Look how fast that loaded. It's a little weird. It loaded a little quicker than on high settings. So maybe it wants to be pushed. So we're at 113, 112. This is going to dip between 80 to 90 by the time the test is done. So keep this in mind because this is Ultra. Here's what it looks like in Ultra settings. Look how real that looks, guys. Ooh, 240 hertz monitor for this PC would be amazing. Maybe for Cyber Monday when they're on sale, because they're like $300 when they're on sale, guys. Don't wait till Cyber Monday. You save like $200. But as you can see, look at that, man. That's so awesome. That's so cool. 100 FPS. We were at 112 at the start. We're at 96 now, as you can see in the top right corner there. We're at 90 now. It's going to drop to about 80 to 70 by the time the test is done. That's still pretty good because I play on console, so, and at Ultra, that's okay for me. It should be running better than that, though. That's why I think it's the motherboard, but that's okay. And I did get a warranty with Best Buy. I got warranties for both, just, because I don't trust pre-builds. From all the research I've done and reviews I've read, I don't trust pre-builds. So, whether it's Dell or iBuyPower. 95 FPS still. Dropping down to 79 right there. So whatever turned, like when we turned here, we dropped down, and that was the end of the test. So our average was 97. That's not bad. Could be better though. But again, I'm from console, so 97's fine for me. If it runs, it runs, right? I just gotta upgrade some things. But there you go. That was all on Ultra, right? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And here's the funny thing about this, okay? So let's take a look at our specs. I kind of wanted to do this for you guys, and let's go back here. I'll just quit the game so we know it runs at 97. And I'm just gonna type in our PC info. Hang on. Let's go to system. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight this real quick. So cover that up, but my hand's like right here, guys, so you can just see what the specs are. But as you can see, we have an Intel Core TMI 9700K CPU, 3.6 gigahertz. Now here's 16 gigs of RAM, right? So here's the funny thing about this. This PC, this I buy at Best Buy, was $1,500. Okay, ish. It was actually 18, but we got a discount because we paid off part of the Alienware in there. The Alienware was more. Now, this is why I say you guys got to be careful when you go into Best Buy, okay? They purposely, I think they get a commission on what they sell you. So the higher the product that they sell you is, the more money they get in commission. So when I went in again and dealt with the same guy, he knew that I knew he was full of crap. Right, because I had been doing my research. I also knew what I was looking for, and that's why when I saw a kid there yesterday, he was buying. They were trying to sell him, an iBuyPower AMD computer, and I felt like for $800 he was getting ripped off, but it was AMD specs. So who knows? AMD has kind of taken the storm, but I think his processor was like an AMD 3K, 3K. It wasn't like a 3000X, it was just a 3000. So you already know had he waited, he could have got a better deal. But obviously you pay more because it's Best Buy and they're marking up things by like $200. But most people don't know how to build their PCs. Anyways, I referred him to YouTube and guides and stuff like that. And I didn't want to ruin his Christmas either. But they only had like an $800 budget, so I mean, they have to work with what Best Buy's Marxist prices are going to give them. But I'm in the firm belief that if you're going to buy a PC, you need to buy one that's worth your money, if that makes sense. It needs to be worth your money, guys. Or you need to build your own and buy parts. But so I turned it off. Obviously it's off now. As you can see, I'm going to turn off the power supply as well in the back. Let's see where it is. Hang on. I can't see because it's dark in here. I like it dark though. There we go. Anyways. But yeah, let's go over here. But overall, fun little experimentations. I'm testing 2 pre-builds to see which one's better. And looking at upgrading both of them and see which one still operates better, because I think that's what makes it more fun. So I want to see what Dell and iBuyPower have in store for me and how easy it will be to break their stuff, because I already know that they're using cheapo parts and stuff. But anyways, that's the update video / review. I'm trying to get a soda out of the fridge. I will try to stream on them, but right now it's just running updates and driver updates and getting them working, to max efficiency and updating them every day pretty much. I don't really game on them right now just because I'm updating them every day and making sure that they work properly and things are running smoothly. But my name's been Joy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Obviously, I'm going to get, you should have built your own.
I understand this entirely, but I wanted to take that leap, that first step. These are my first gaming PCs, guys, so obviously now though that we've installed liquid cooling and I know how to take things apart and where to put them and how they're going because I have these blueprints in front of me. In the future I will probably build one and I will do a way better job in some areas, but that's my update video. Hope you guys like that. Maybe the boys can come over before the ceremony or whatever, like Wrath and Slay, and we can all play some Total War and conquer each other. But I'll let you guys know how Total War Troy, and the Mandate of Heaven DLC run as well. I'll probably do a video on that and show you guys the FPS and what I'm getting. But mine has been Joy. See you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the little nightly update. And yeah, I'll probably do another Monster Hunter video soon because I think they're going to release another monster. Maybe, hopefully, I hope they do. But until then, good night, everybody.